If you ask most rap fans about the music, they will stand up and say that rap music tells a story. They can be sad, happy, angry, or they can just be about having a party and talking about whichever alcohol product placement is paying them the most. Either way, it's still a story, and it's really good when rappers are able to tell that story and stay on topic at the same time. But I've been hearing several Slim Shady songs lately that just really have been taking me through an exposition roller coaster. And by that, I mean sexy old Toenail picks me up, takes me to wherever the fuck he's talking about. It's like he forgets me and forgets he was taking me on that journey and just literally leaves me there. Here's a look of an example of one of his actually really, really amazingly awful bad songs.
I'm beginning to feel like a rap god. All my people from the front to the back nod. Now who thinks their arms are long enough to slap box? They said I rap like a robot, so call me rap box.
Now, right off the bat, Rap God is a very arrogant title for your song, and that's just my opinion. And I know some people can relate to it and think, oh yeah, I rap to all these other people all the time, and I'm a hella good rapper too, one might say a rap god. It also doesn't help that Slim Anus literally uses his chorus for the first verse. With the first verse as a chorus, they're literally trying to beat it into your head that the chorus is going to be very catchy, so you're going to have it stuck in your head all goddamn day. Now that we got that out of the way, here's the first actual verse of the song.
For me to rap like a computer must be in my jeans. I got a laptop in my back pocket. My pinnacle walk when I hat cock it. Got a fat nap from that rat profit. Made a living and a killing off.
In my opinion, this verse isn't bad for the song. It keeps to the topic of the song, which is, about how awesome Mars Inc. is at rhyming words with one another and how fast he can do it. And at the end of the verse is where I have the problem. And it's with the way that it's worded. And if you say it out loud, it is literally one of the most confusing sentences to me. Just listen.
But it's rude and it's indecent as all hell syllables. Killaholic.
Kill 'em all.
But is rude and indecent as all hell syllables. Killaholic. Kill 'em all with. I know that I'm taking it somewhat out of context there, but if you're a lyricsmith, you should be able to write anything and be able to take that shit out of context. Just like with acting. Look at that scene and have it still be a believable performance. You should be able to pull it out and be like, I love you. It shouldn't sound like a tard. And we're not even in the second verse yet, and the self-proclaimed Zeus of the rap game gives us his Hercules.
This libbity, gibbity, hibbity, hip hop. You don't really want to get into a piss and match with this rappity rap hack and a mac in the back of the yak backpack rap yap yappity yak now.
I have a tough time, a really tough time trying to do this one. This is a tongue twister. Let me tell you what. This slickety gibbity hibbity hip hop. You don't really want to get into a pissing match with this rippity rappity packing a mac in the back of the ack. Pack backpack rap, yep, yakety yak. No words for that. Let me get to the chorus again. And after more godly boasting and name drops, which is loosely on topic, so we can give it a point there. He does go off topic to talk about his feelings of homosexuality, but I feel that does help him develop his, characteristics for the main character. Then, for the sake of extending the song a little bit, he rhymes boy with boy more times than I have fingers. Jesus absolute Christ. So after we get that chorus, and not without him letting us know that he's hip with the times and he's watched The Man of the Steel, and that's not the only one. He throws in the first Man of the Steel reference. Right after that, there's a Thor reference. And guess what? Right after that, there's a Walking Dead reference. You get 3 of them. Bam, 3 of them in the first part of that verse. Think you can't get any stupider, you say? Well, listen.
Sama lama duma lama, you assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman.
Sama lama dama lama. You assuming I'm a human. What I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman. He rhymes ooming with oomin and oomin. He's a rap god, right? So I shouldn't have to explain to a rap god that that's fucking stupid. That's literally shit. What about the fact that that was his supersonic speed? That it just starts with random rhymey words. How about the fact that he rhymed 3 words with just the sound? And it's not like the first time he has done this in the song, and it's not like this is the worst thing in the song, but those hardcore rap fans will tell you that they get tired of people trying to rap fast and make it easy on themselves just by spouting out that same sound over and over again to get those longer minutes and just to make it sound catchier, make it easier for someone to remember remember that he does go back on topic and references one of his previous hits, and that's where my hate for it kind of ends, because after that he is basically just sticking close to the main topic of the song. It's nonsense. It's literal different analogies of how badass he is, and there's no real depth to it. It's literally like the hollow tree, basically. I've gone on about this song and what is wrong with it and how much I hate it, but I don't hate Eminem. I used to listen to Eminem a lot when I was a kid. It was one of the first CDs that I got, and he's the reason why I started caring about music, because even as a kid, I could feel how much care he put into those albums and how much care he put into writing those songs. And one song that stands out to me is Kim by Eminem. That is probably my favorite song that he has written, and I know it's not the most peaceful song, I know it's not the most politically correct song, and I know it's on a very touchy subject, and it even hits close home to me on that subject as well. But what he does do right in that song is make sure he stays on topic, he sticks to that topic, and when he does branch off, it's not useless. It adds a little bit to the situation that is going on.
Remember the time we went to Brian's party and you were like so drunk that you threw up all over Archie? That was funny, wasn't it? That was funny, wasn't it?
And as far as the song goes, it represents what he went through as a father and as a partner, and this represents what he went through as a person and tells us what he really wanted to do, how he really felt, and throughout the whole song, he tells us what's going to happen, what has happened, what is happening, and when he does go off topic, it's with the two main characters of the story, both of them in that story as well, so it is useful exposition for the main characters that you are trying to build a bond with for this very short song. And with Rap God, it's just him talking about how badass he is when he's not even really rapping that badass. And it doesn't matter how many different names he has, every one of those songs are still one of his songs. And when he puts out a song that he made just because there was a fast rapping fad going on, it really shows. Like with him, you can feel what he's going through at that moment in time, what made him want to write that song, not who paid him to write that song. So thank you very much for listening to me rant on about this shit that is completely useless in my life. And sometimes music, I hear a song and it literally pisses me off so much I have to fucking make a video about it, create a whole account and everything. Guess I'm part of the problem, aren't I? Well, thank you.